Okay, we are back to continue the series. See. Yes, testing. Yes, testing. Okay. Sorry for that slight delay again. I said it before, I don't probably notice it again, but sometimes when I start the stream, there's a delay. Because if you don't know, I do stream this live whenever I record. Because why not? Simply. It's not difficult for me to do that. Okay, right, we had just done the just set minigame. Did I load the right save? We did have the door we needed to get 100 battles for, and we are at 84. I'm thinking maybe before we complete the chapter we should try to get that. Reach those 100 battles. But we will either way have to go back to Grandstone South Block anyways. As I think we can go to the castle now. Oh, it's nighttime now. Ooh, new enemies. I don't want to make the same mistake I did last episode of fleeing, but I was really close to doing it now. I had that urge inside of like, ooh, we didn't get a priority on the battle. Oh, now they're all attacking with the wrong element. And he missed. Good start. Also, my game is way too loud. Oh, I turned it down a bit. Bit of a bad start to the first battle of the day, but we can restore immediately. Since enemies are a higher level now, they probably give better rewards too. So I'm thinking maybe we... Oh god. Let's have our user thing. Go, Bobcat! What is this thing? Does not like getting attacked, unless it's just my attack is too low. Yes, it's the attack being too low.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in...
Ooh, that's a lot of Sepith. I'm thinking it's not a bad idea to just sit here and farm them a little bit. And we could move on to the next area if we get a close kill and we just move to north and do a little bit of killing there. If we're lucky, there's gonna be a... What is it called? Checkpoint? Don't know the exact word they use. The teleport thingies, I mean. Let's have him cast on that one. The other ones can use water on these. It's very fast. Ooh, and they explode. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, I agree, this is bad. Let's return. We're out. Peace. Okay, so those explosions are not to mess around with. They really hurt. Can we get this? No, we cannot. Okay. Now we can probably switch speed defense. We lose agility, so we lose dodge chance. Don't feel like we're dodging a lot anyways, so this is probably better. Oh, please don't hit me. Okay. Such horrible damage we're doing when attacking these. I guess they are ghosts or something like ghosts, so I still wouldn't like them. Gonna explode on us again. Can we knock it back? No?
For the sake of my master.
Hard to fight those, no hit. Oh! Just one this time. See if we can get some attacks in them. Really hits us all. We're in 89 battles now. Perhaps we go next screen. We're gonna be able to teleport to the door since we have it unlocked. That's not a surprise attack. I'm sorry to tell you, game, but you're actually wrong. Steal? There's a steal mechanic in Trails? I've never seen that. Final Fantasy now. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. She's dead.
Not bad.
We do have a revive. I don't want to constantly go back, but they're just exploding me. And I don't know how to avoid it. Fight this thing. Tweak to wind. We don't have that on her. Oh, I targeted the wrong one. I didn't mean to. So much Sepith. We love this. Oh. Oh no. I want the thing we can surprise them with. That would be nice.
It worked up.
91. How does that make sense? Battle's 92, but Victor's 90. Oh right, there was the one fight in the memory, which we didn't win. You couldn't try again, so that's probably why. Let's just have these move. Just it's probably just gonna kill it. Or not probably. Oh, she didn't. She's weak. Kevin, kill it.
Alright, what's next?
Let's start heading into the castle. We'll teleport back later. Wait to be guardian of the royal family and the blade. That's. We already did this one, no? I'm pretty sure we did do that one. The whole thing with her. Wait. It hasn't opened? Alright, the arena! I forgot! There was the arena that opened, not the castle. Then we're even going the wrong way. Fled. Okay, let's move Julia out of there before it dies.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Should we just go back to the south block and restore? Okay, water, fire, fire, water.
Not bad.
Maybe one more. This one. Kept thinking we do this. Gonna blow us all up now, that one in there. Boom, 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 boom.
Goddess bless you.
All right, what's next?
Let's flood. How many we're at? 96. Getting closer. Getting very, very close. Oh, it turned around right as I was going for it. And it was weak to aerial.
Come and get me. Take that! Yeah. Hey.
No, it walked out and cancelled. That's so rude. And it killed. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I had the perfect thing going there. Please don't interrupt him when he's casting the thing we need. Oh my god! It's infuriating! Are we just gonna die?
Justice must
What's up with these mobs? Why can't they interrupt on basic attacks? I can't even do that. They have 97 victories now. We can drink. Thinking we go run to the arena though. Skip enemies, get to the arena as we have full. I'm guessing there's gonna be a boss fight in the arena. Seems like a thing that would happen. See if we can manage to get there without fighting anyone. Walking through here should be a good shortcut. Yes. Where are we now? 100% positive this is the Grand Arena. It's used for all kinds of events in Liberia, like martial arts tournaments and stuff. Indeed, Sin, Estelle, Olivier and Joshua won last year's. There's yet to be one held this year though, for a number of reasons. Oh really? Oh yeah, you and your brothers took part in that tournament too, right Josie? Estelle and Joshua mentioned it a while back. Yeah, we did. Can't say it was much fun, we were basically just dragged into the arena as criminals. Wait, where did that Josie thing come from? Why am I the only one who gets a weird nickname? Not a fan? It just popped into my mind and I thought it sounded cute. It fits you perfectly too, but if it bothers you that much, I guess I could go with something else. Joe? Just call me Gisette like everyone else does. Regardless, it feels as though something is lying in wait for us in here. We should proceed with caution. Agreed. We go up. Only the main way out. Oh. Bring to me the fist of steel, which nothing in this world can move. Only then shall the door open. Sin, I guess. Are we supposed to go up here? Oh, there's one of these here. Are they selling anything new now? For Gisette, a gun. Doesn't look like anything else though. Let's get Gisette equipped with that gun. Alright, we can even give her a long barrel. Prevent sleep, perhaps. Can give mute and blind to Julia. Are there any new quartz? I wonder, like mind 2 would be nice. There's seal, I think that's new. Action 2 is still on Mikamura. No, none of the cast ones are unlocked yet. Guess we just go out. Could give us another battle for our 100 battles score. Well, we made it into the arena. This is where some enemies show up out of nowhere for us to fight, isn't it? Yeah. It is. Whoa. Now look what you've done. It's just a coincidence, I swear. Me and my big mouth. I feel like I've just been set up or something. Who cares why they're here? We gotta fight them. They're going to attack. Is there anything we can get off quickly? No. I say... Actually, it doesn't matter if we attack first. Rias charges kinda quickly, so let's have her just use her thing.
Upon the golden wings of battle,
Blast them! That is.
my thanks to thee.
There's another wave, I guess. Yep. More? We defeat as many as we have to. Julia time. They're not dead this time, but that's fine. They don't need to be.
Let's end this.
She doesn't have any... We can use this though. That's pretty good. How come they're casting so much?
Justice must always prevail.
We didn't level. So we're very hurt right now, and there's probably gonna be another one. No. How many of these fights are we gonna have to do? Our next one seems to be quite large too. This is probably the final one. What the hell? Is that an armored horseman? Seems to be just like the one Estelle's crew beat under Genis. I know to jinx us, but this is probably going to be the last one. So let's finish this. Okay. I didn't mean to use Kevin's ult actually. Well, it's not bad though. But I wanted to use set kill all the fire spirits. Nice. That's great. Should probably clock up. Especially Kevin. Oh, they spawn more. That's kind of bad. No, don't go for her. What is it weak to, if anything? Slightly weak to this. And we can Thelas. She might just get hit again though. No, she didn't. Please don't kill Julia. Okay, Julia wasn't hit at least. Let's heal Julia. Can actually have Julia hit. Julia is healed. Nice. If we can, we should clock up Julia. Continue soul blurring. What? Gotta get her up again. Problem is we're so low HP now. Let's have her heal herself. Heal Reyes. Perhaps have Reyes heal Julia. Actually, oh my god. I just cancelled. I'm playing bad. I'm playing very bad. Kevin is one shot. But if we kill the damn thing, it's gonna kill Kevin. And now Josette almost died. We can heal Josette. We're all very low HP. Now Kevin died. I think we're gonna die here. Oh, we actually have 3 celestial bombs. Let's use one. Let's not be greedy and hold on to them. Oh, but it's gonna blow up on all of us now. Can we interrupt this? Oh no. He'll just set so she might stay alive. Let's see if we can interrupt this. Please can. Yes. It's doing it again. I don't have any interrupts. This says it will delay, but will it really? Oh, it resists delay. She doesn't have an interrupt. Let's heal. Why can't I heal Reyes? Oh, because she can't move. She's just kind of dead then, I guess. I can't save her. Reyes is dead. Maybe everyone else too. Oh, how I wish we had a Chloe ultimate. I would just save our lives, but we don't. Yeah, we should just die. This is undead.
This isn't good.
We need more people with interrupts versus this guy, but we don't have any. So, tough luck for us, I guess. That is a good opener still though. It's very good. Get a heal on Julia and hopefully she doesn't die. Oh, miss. Nice. Let's have them spread out a bit now. Because we actually don't have any advantages to stacking. Because we have no AoE healing. Let's try hitting it. It's not bad. Just Set can move now. And perhaps we move Julia too. There we go. Now if he wants to hit us, he's gonna have to hit one of us, not more. And I don't think it's worth to cast the clock up one. It takes too long. This is better. Let's get that one dead as soon as possible. Okay, time to impede. And Reyes should be able to interrupt the next one. Nice. And now she can interrupt. We're not letting you cast this thing. Oh, now we can't interrupt it though. Yeah, we cannot. Because I don't think... No. Have Kevin ult done. Actually, it was only Reyes that wasn't shielded. It's kind of a waste. It is a waste. We need to get another attack order out from Julie. Okay, that hurts a lot. Let's see if we can get a heal on Reyes. Nice. Can we get an attack order? Let's have Reyes use her ult. Let's heal Julia. It's very close to dying now. Whoa! Try to get her up. Oh. Actually, maybe we can wait with until the revive is complete. There, kill it. Kill it! Blow it up! Yes! Nice. Everyone level. And that's a lot of red. We did it! Ooh! It left behind a stone. Stealing stone. Is this our prize for winning? Only the best for the champions. Whoever set this up sure put a lot of effort into making it feel like a proper tournament. How very particular of them. Alright, congrats gang, we found our 5th sealing stone. Let's head back and see what's inside. Indeed. It's hard to believe there's seriously someone in that thing though. Is it gonna be... thin maybe? Castle open. Oh, that looks like... so even he ended up in here. So one of the stars of the show makes his grand appearance. This is someone you know too. No, it's an understatement. He's everyone's favorite black-haired prince. Oh, it's Joshua. Still, get down. What? Joshua! Joshua! Just said Tita. Is this a dream or some kind of illusionary tactic meant to disorient me? Trust you to get the right idea, I think. Sorry, but this ain't no dream, or illusion for that matter. I'm surprised to find so many of you here. Mind telling me exactly what the situation we found ourselves in is? Guess that wasn't enough to convince you this is all that's actually happening, huh? Oh, not at all. Consider me convinced. While the idea of this being an illusion seemed initially plausible, the existence of your companion over there made it quite unlikely. Me? Correct. Am I right in assuming that you're a member of the Ghost Rider? You can tell. While you're with Kevin and used the Temporal Sword to fight, it's safe enough assumption on my part. My name is Joshua, incidentally, Joshua Bright. Rias Ardent, I'm a squire. Since we're on the subject, I'm curious how you came to be familiar with us and our organization. Wait a second, Joshua. What does her being there prove this isn't an illusion? Is me being here not proof enough for you? Oh, you know, I don't think I've ever seen you with that visor on before, have I? Does that have to do with that delivery company you mentioned running a while back? It suits you. Yeah, that's it. We're doing awesome for ourselves these days too. But you didn't answer my question. Surely you can tell just by looking at me that I'm the real thing? Generally, when you're in an illusion, the other people who appear in it are people you're familiar with. The reason being is they draw on and utilize knowledge the victim has within in order to create the world. I met the rest of you, but Rias is a complete stranger. And not any complete stranger, an unusual one too. So she may not prove for certain that this is an illusion, but she does make it seem rather unlikely. I think I get what you're saying, maybe. Basically, the reason I don't prove this is an illusion is because we're so close. Well, you could put it that way, I guess. Okay, that's fine by me. Anyway, it's good to see you again, Joshua. Glad to see you're looking well too. Grown a bit this past half year, haven't you? You noticed. I'm surprised to see you get caught up in all this though. Must have been a real surprise to find yourself here all of a sudden. Yeah, it still doesn't feel completely real to me, even after all this time, to be honest. Alright, you don't know where Estelle could be, do you? I wish I did. That said, I'm sure she was surrounded by the same white light that I was. I'd say the odds are fairly high that she's somewhere in Phantasma like us. Oh, actually, where were you headed before you ended up here anyway? Your last letter said that you were in Erebonia. Were you still there? Oh no, not anymore. We're over in Crossbell at the moment, or were, with the situation as it is now. Really? We were flying over there before I ended up here too. You were? I wonder if there's anything to that. It's relatively close to Liberl, so that may have been something to do with it. I myself was in Erebonia, but I was in the town closest to the border with Liberl. Alright. I have a question for you, Father Graham. Supposing that we assume all of this was caused by an incredibly powerful artifact, do you think that such a thing would be able to exert its influence as far as Crossbell or Parm? I seriously doubt it. The only thing I can think of that was able to affect that wide of an area was the orbital shutdown phenomenon. That actually did reach the southern edge of Erebonia. I see. So it would need to be something as powerful as one of the Septarians then. Although speaking of which, is the Aural itself still unaccounted for? You can't mean this is the work of the Aural. I don't think we should rule out the possibility, Tita. But even if we assume the Aural is involved in some way, that wouldn't answer most of the questions we want answers to. Indeed, such as who our enemies are or how Gransal ended up filled with fiends and magic barriers. or how we ended up facing actual embodiments of devils from church scripture or the presence of the higher elements. Until we have a theory that can explain all of those mysteries, we should probably refrain from jumping to conclusions. I would have to agree. Still, that being the case, I'd like to propose we focus on working out what happened to Gransel first and foremost. My thoughts exactly. I know you're probably worried about the Stella right now, but would you be up for helping us? That was my intention from the beginning. I can't very well turn my back on friends in need, for one thing. Besides, I think I'll find her a lot faster by helping you out rather than sitting here worrying. I hope we do. Well, I'll be glad to have you with us at least. That's what I want to hear. Cheers, man. Well, as soon as we're ready, we should make our way to the capital. I expect something will have changed there as a result of releasing Joshua from his stone. Right. We definitely want him in the party. Problem, should we unequip? I don't know if he will dialogue for having him in a party. Yeah, he didn't. How did we change party? This, yes. Cancel. I wanna remove the stuff from Gisette before we do that. Gisette had her time in the game. Now she says goodbye. Unless there's a side story that requires us to have her in our party. Then she's coming back. So we're going Julia, Joshua, Rias, and Kevin. We have to have Rias and Kevin, so. You have mine too. Ho ho, Joshua, welcome back. It's been lonely without you in the party. Let's make sure we set up the best way we can. I think what he had here was fine. Probably put mind here. EP cut 2 here. This would give you Hellgate, which is very good. And then put attack here. Put like evade 3 there, maybe? Think so. You can give Julia that. Give evade 2 here. Can put HP 2 here. Yes, I think that's it. Unless we unlocked new things. Let's check. No, we haven't. Let's check quartz then. Check time. We already had an action too, but we should have everyone have this, so we should probably make another one. There we go. Now other things unlocked here though. Save the rest then. Who is the one that has action 1? Rias. Time for action 2. It's so important we have that on everyone that it's insane. How many bells do we have now? 100. Nice. Oh, are they talking? I'm so glad we were able to set Joshua free from his stone. I really missed him. I'm worried we haven't found Estelle yet though. It sounds like she's probably one of them somewhere too, after all. I hope we can find her soon. While getting stuck here comes with its perks at least. I can deal with weird if Joshua's here to experience it with me. Say, you wanna go walk around Bizarro Gransel later? Just the two of us? I see that you have a knack for looking on the bright side. The bright side! But seriously, leave Joshua alone. Back off, just said. You lost this war. Let's go to that door then. This one. It doesn't require any characters. First door to not require that. So we don't know what it's gonna be about. Those who have not proven themselves in battle are not worthy of stepping inside. Should you wish to be deemed worthy, struggle through 100 battles. Only then shall the door open. Open the door. Are all of us entering then? Yes. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Enclosed is a report on the damage dealt to the former Principality of Northumbria by the Salt Pale. Remember they mentioned that at the end of last game? The artifact from the Salt Pale. Also contained within is research upon the Pale itself. Holy City of Arteria, Congregation for the Sacraments. It says report there and it says Ria Sargent. I hereby present this report to you, Your Holiness, ever at the side of the Goddess. This report contains classified information and may only be read by those with the clearance to do so. Certain sections of the utmost secrecy have also been blacked out. Progression of events after the Pale's appearance. July 1st, 1178, 5:45 AM. An urgent report came in from Haliask's cathedral in the then Principality, now a state of Northumbria in northern Sumeria. It stated that a giant white pillar, so tall it appears to kiss the clouds, had appeared on the outskirts of the city. Bishop Alexei, the one who sent the report, behaved as if extremely unsettled by what was happening. By urgent order of the committee, 2 knights of the Grossritter, the 8th Dominion, aka the Roaring Lion, and a squire, both of whom were working on another mission in a nearby nation, were dispatched to perform a formal investigation. They hurried to the scene via the 8th Merkaba unit. Please note that the Merkabas had only recently been put into use at this point. They arrived promptly, and at 6:22 AM, this was what they saw. Enclosed is a photograph of the object now known as the Salt Pale. That is huge. At this point, however, it was far larger than the term pale would suggest. It was more akin to a massive tower that soared hundreds of arcs into the air. The 2 knights provided the following observation regarding the situation on their arrival. We were met with a mighty hailstorm blowing in our direction from Haliask, or so it appeared at first, till we eventually realized that the storm contained not ice, but salt. The object's surface is completely covered with salt, making it impossible to tell what it may actually look like underneath. The surrounding air has become powdered salt, and it falls to the ground like snow falling on a tundra. The spread of the salinification process was staggeringly rapid, and the affected area spread in the blink of an eye. By the time the Grossritter arrived, the entire landscape of the capital had turned to salt, and the lives of many who lived there, like the aforementioned Bishop Alexei, had already been lost. Yet the spread did not stop there. A day after the Salt Pale first appeared, a vast coniferous forest zone north of the capital crystallized and collapsed. Bridges also collapsed, turning all of the main highways out of the city unusable. Please note that by this point, then ruler, Prince Belmond had already fled the country to a nearby nation. 2 days passed since the Pale's appearance. By this point, roughly half of the entire principality had become a sea of salt. Countless refugees had fled to the southern side of the country because the river gate stood between it and the affected area. Finally, 3 days after the Pale's appearance, the salinification process stopped at dawn. As a result, the knights were able to advance on the capital of Haliask with the hope of investigating the Salt Pale. That afternoon, they finally reached it, but what they found looked completely different from how the Pale had before when they first appeared in Northumbria, or first arrived in Northumbria. In the center of the salinified area, they found an object that was 2.5 arcs in height. Its surface was no longer blanketed in salt, rather it looked as something had been carved out of it. It is now believed that the Pale's mass decreased as the salinification process progressed. In its smaller state, the Pale had lost its power to turn swaths of the country to salt, but its ability to salinify was still very much intact. Anything that touched it, even for a millisecond, was instantaneously turned into salt. It was of the utmost importance to handle it with care. In order to complete the mission without physical contact, the Grossritter required the use of the sacred tool Gleipnir, which was delivered to them from the High Seat in Arteria. Since then, it has been kept closely sealed away deep within the High Seat in Arteria. Still, while the recovery mission was ultimately deemed a success, the damage already caused was equally vast and significant. No damage to the surrounding nations was reported, but it resulted in the destruction of 3 out of the 5 administrative districts of the Principality, including its capital. Over a third of the total population, along with travelers from elsewhere, lost their lives. This is to say nothing of the emotional damage caused. Due to its sudden outbreak, the hearts of Northumbria's people were overwhelmed with fear and uncertainty. From a humanitarian and religious perspective, a swift response from the Septian Church was all but necessary. The decision was made to dispatch personnel to the region right away, and upon arrival, they set about rebuilding the damaged churches and healing both the physical and mental wounds of the people. Those who were left orphaned in the crisis were taken into gospel facilities, where they would be cared for until adulthood. The northern region of the country, which had been turned entirely to salt, was placed under the church's control. It has been a restricted area ever since. Supplementary notes. After some time, the country's former leader, Prince Belmont, attempted to rebuild the government, but given that he fled the country during its hour of need, caring only for himself and not his people, all authority he once had was gone. The following year, the country's people led an armed uprising and the Principality of Northumbria was no more. Eventually, elections were held and the country became a democracy, thus bringing about the birth of the autonomous state we know of now. This was also when the former Principality's armed forces reformed as vigilante corps. Given the extreme poverty of the state, however, the majority of said corps considered gathering foreign currency to be of utmost importance. This was how the larger-scale Jaeger Corps, known as the Northern Jaegers, was first established. As far as the rest of Cimmeria is concerned, this is where the tale of the Salt Pale ends. But a number of very important questions still remain unanswered. Perhaps the most obvious of these is where it came from. Despite the considerable size of the object and that it appeared on the outskirts of a populated city, no information is available regarding the moment it first appeared. The most popular theory is that its appearance was due to something akin to spatial translocation, but no hard evidence exists to support this, or any other theory. Of more importance, however, is its positioning in the teaching of the Septian Church. The Pale is clearly different in nature to artifacts, and appears to be a more fundamental manifestation of the goddess's power of creation. Committee report. With the limits of our knowledge at present, this is as far as we can get to the truth. There are some who propose it may be one of the Septarians, but no evidence has been found in legend or scripture to support this belief. Nevertheless, these questions and many others need answering, and the Congregation for the Sacraments continues to study the Salt Pale to this day. The most accepted proposal comes from those who believe the Pale should be seen as nothing more than a gift from Adios, and they continue to consider various means for her church to make good use of it. The most realistic of these plans is using it in the manufacture of a sacred tool used for execution. You can see Kevin Graham's note on that. Parts of the Pale are cut away using high pressure water and then surrounded with a cylinder made from salt crystal, allowing them to be fired directly into the target without requiring the user to make direct contact. Should the bolt make successful contact with a human target, their whole body would turn to salt, killing them in mere seconds. There are no means for reversing or stopping the process. This approach does not come without flaws. It seems unwise to be careless with an object we still do not understand the true nature of, for one thing. There are also humanitarian concerns with executing someone in this manner. Still, it does bear mentioning that should there ever be a case where a target needs to be eliminated without fail, this would be the most surefire way to carry it out. It should go without saying that research on it is intended to continue into the future. Now we know more about the thing Kevin used to shoot Wiseman. Appendix regarding the aforementioned sacred tool. Trial use begins with sacred tool. Top secret work only. Permission granted to use in the execution of Used in the execution of fired from bowgun. Results were extremely favorable. No damage was caused to the surrounding area. The target was also successfully erased. Appendix about the target. The target was orphaned by the Salt Pale when it first appeared. That probably spells Georg Weissman, I would guess. A brief history of is as follows. 1180 joins the Septian Church. 1185 joins the Congregation of the Sacraments as an official. 1190 promoted to bishop. 1195 declared a heretic and excommunicated from the church. Side story: the Salt Pale finished. Of course we get petrified from that. And money. That's probably the most important the most important side story so far, considering it concerns larger plot points than just characters even. It relates to events. She increases the amount, item drop rates, and Sepith gain. That's actually really good when you're in an area. It's 30% epic gain. Maybe we should have this equipped. We lose 5% defense though, which is quite a bit, but the reward is magnificent. Now it's onto the castle, I think. Yeah, don't think Joshua had a door. And probably easier to just go to South Block. Oh wait, was there a chest in the arena? We never got to check in there. Should have done that when I was there now. Just see if, because we never got to look around in here. No. Okay, let's go to the South Block then. But at least we have Joshua now. We gotta give him accessories though. Did I forget to unequip the thing from her? I did, didn't I? Can I change party here? No. Ah, god damn it. I forgot. I don't even know if I did it on Mueller actually.
Do it.
Let's have them here and let's remove. Okay, we did do it on him. We did do it on her. Did we just not have enough, I guess? To have everyone have. Oh, that's not Joshua.
Take it.
I wish we had more of the CP things. Maybe we should switch the one that's on Rias though. This one. And give it to Joshua instead. Because his things are really good. Really, really good. South Block. Onto the castle. Still same enemies? Yes. Can give Joshua a test drive. His new outfit is kinda clean though.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Does he have aqua? He does. They're gonna explode on us now. This is what we get for, I don't know, fighting. I guess if we think about it like they're giving us CP by doing that, then it's not as bad anymore. Nice, this one we can kill without getting exploded.
Not done yet.
Oh. Battle maybe? Oh no. Someone really knows how to give people a scare. This must be quite an old castle, so it's certainly fitting for something like this. I personally lock points for overdoing the theatrics, however. I can't bear to stand outside here a moment longer. We should make our way inside at once. Yeah, we should. Alright, let's do this. Oh. Just music though. Well, there doesn't seem to be anyone inside. We're not alone though. Be careful, they're gathering. Here comes the welcoming party. Oh goddess. Grant peace to these poor lost souls. Oh, how I wish I had charged up my ults before this. At least they don't explode. Oh, and they're immune to aerial too. They're not immune to earth. We can do that. Nice.
Justice must always prevail.
This wasn't what I wanted to find. Where's everyone gone? I don't know, but we should start looking right away. Even if no one's here, we might be able to find some kind of clue as to where they are right now. I can only hope so. In particular, we should focus our search on the throne room, royal guard room, royal keep, and the sealed area. Those seem to be most likely areas to house clues. Anything new as we got a new thing here? Oh, mine too. Oh, cast 2. I see cast 2. Cast 2. Cast 2. Cast 2. EP cut 2. EP 2. So many things we want to buy now. But mine too is a blessing from the goddess. Okay, where do we start? Dining room, maybe? Shield 2. What we're hoping to find? One of the Septarians? Well, that would have been cool. Mainly cookie. Fluffy crepe. I shall await your answer at midnight. From my heart to yours. Jubilee. This is a night chest. This is also haiku. Chest, 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 chest. Terra bomb. Have you had a good meal in you? Got your weapons polished? Taken a bath? No? No, you haven't taken a bath. Another chest. In an infinite number of parallel universes, I have more treasures to give you. Not in this one, though. What's over here? Treasury doors are locked. Okay, so the ghosts are not interested in treasure. This is good knowledge. One down, 2 down, 3 down. 4 down. Oh, she's not in our party because I felt like we were getting very little rewards. It's because we put her in our party for a little bit. Oh, I didn't see you. I thought we killed them all. We didn't.
Justice must always prevail.
Are you going up here? Oh, okay. This is the one that can interrupt, the one weak to air. Are you weak to anything else? No. Just air.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in...
Okay, that's the food area done. Check in the maid room. Nothing in the maid room. go check out this little area, whatever it is. Thinking we do Joshua's. That's nice. It also allows us to just hit this a bit. There, bomb. How many chests could a chest checker check if a chest checker could check chests? That's a good one. I need a screenshot of this. That's a good one. Do we go upstairs then? I think that's all the rooms. This is just the kitchen, right? Yeah. It would be if we wanna... Yeah, not a bad idea to go back and recharge. Then we'll probably have it ready before a boss, if there is one. I think it's like 5 battles. Alright, where's Mueller in here? Should we go find him? They move around kind of randomly and there's no map, so it might not be easy to find him. Like, he might as well be over here as in the book area. Now I'm committed though, now I started looking for him, so now we have to find him. Here he is. Flaman's Nobility Annual, The Man Without a Name, Volume 4. Urge Unspoiled Beauty. Back issues of the Imperial Chronicle. Well, none of these are going to be of any use to us. Okay, it really wasn't of use to us. That was totally worthless. Start from the left, because the other way leads out. Alright, that is a little damage. Is this one tankier than the other one?
That's that then. Let's move out.
Maybe I used the wrong ability. Have them all cast water all around the place. Level ups. This thing being annoying. Its favorite pastime. There haven't been any chests here. Surely one of the rooms has a chest. No? Last one? Oh, there. Pearl earring. At best, most choose to describe its features in simple terms: a dark, cherry red wood framed with steel that was painstakingly etched end to end with fluorite.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Nice. Oh. Let's actually fight it, because we can. They're kinda slowing down on XP amounts again though. I still don't feel that strong though, which is kinda why I wanna fight them, but I mean if we're not getting anything from it.
Justice must always
20 XP? That's weak. Let's go just restore EP here. Then we go throne room, and then we go east. Annoying little thing, aren't you? Let's actually delay them. Oh, I did it on the wrong one. I did it on the wrong one. Yes, I did flame arrow on the flame enemy. I feel ashamed.
Done yet.
Die, you monster!
justice must always prevail.
Glam Choker Plus. Before it fell in such a state, its owner was known far and wide. Even before the Revolution, he was a carpenter of unparalleled skill, and he was frequently commissioned to bring life to all manner of things. Oh. Didn't see the ghost. Please don't kill Julia. Please, I'm begging. No!
Goddess, my thanks to
Now she has no CP. So many enemies here. I couldn't even skip them if I wanted to. Serum powder. There's a crab in there. You stole its home, you monster. Okay, nothing in there. Doesn't look like anything in there. Can we read this note? No. Check out the bar. Nothing. Eek! Stay away, stay away! That was a human's voice, wasn't it? So there is someone still safe here. We should hurry and find them right away. Making a save. Bring to me the boy with eyes of amber and the princess with an indomitable will. Only then shall the door open. It's Joshua and Chloe, I guess. What did I do to deserve this? Stay back, don't come any closer, please. What is this curious spectacle? Crap, I've forgotten all about him. So had I. I suppose it's no surprise he ended up here, however. Sucks to admit, but you're right. And it sucks even more, because I got a whole lot of questions I want to ask him, and the only way I'm getting him is to bail him out. Get away from him. If you're unable to leave behind your attachment to this world, allow us to help you. What are you guys... what are you wonderful, angelic model human beings doing here? Save the sweet talking for later. First we need to take these things out. Just stay there and don't get in our way. Let's just let Josh slaughter them.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I'm alive! Thank you so much, you saved... Now it's time for you to answer some questions for us. Is there anything you'd like to ask him, Captain? As it so happens, yes. How excited did you come to be here, Gilbert, I believe? Do you know anything regarding how the capital came to be this way? No, I don't. I just woke up and found myself in the port here. I don't know why or how. I went into town, but there was no one there, just a bunch of weird armored knights. I started running away from them, and next thing I knew, I found myself in this castle. So you were sent to a different place than us, huh? Too bad the city had already gone weird by the time you woke up. I was kind of banking on you witnessing whatever happened here. Well, boo-hoo for you. I got something I want to ask you too. Is there a Boris involved in this? So you're here too, Joshua? Of course not. If they were, I obviously would have been the first to know. More like the last. What should we do with him, Kevin? Disarm him and tie him up? Fine, he's not worth the trouble. He doesn't seem to know anything worthwhile. Then just get in our way, to be honest. I suppose that's true. Well, that's all the business we have with you. Kindly remove yourself from our sight. Think you can make me out to be some kind of useless fop, do you? Well, you'll regret this. When I find a way out of this place, you're gonna be begging me to share it with you, but I won't! You can wander here lost for all eternity for all I care. Can't help but feel a little concerned. I hope it doesn't end up causing any trouble after being left on his own. I'm sure it'll be fine. Seems like the type who could worm his way out of any situation. Worm his way out of any situation you hand him. I believe we wasted enough of our time on him. We should resume exploring the castle. I did not see this enemy. Talk about stealth.
Justice must always
Terabum. What are you still doing here? You're a priest, for Radius' sake. No. I see they like hiding in places that are really annoying to see them.
Upon the golden wing.
And I should have done the turn after this so she could have gotten that double turn thing. Oh, I hope they would die. No!
This is bad.
Well, I did not see this one. Is it gonna kill me if it explodes? No.
Not bad.
They're so hard to see, these enemies. Attack 2. Hey father, I have some new Stragas inside. Would you kindly come and try them on? Oh, it's because we don't have the view enemies from afar thing. I mean, we're gonna die if we keep going. Because everyone is dead. So we have to go back. Now we're gonna have to walk back again. A bit faster now that we don't have to check every room though. Make a save. Haze. You really opened me up to new possibilities. What does haze give? Because it might be worth swapping to that if it's... You do lose a lot of hit chance if you swap to that. Question, is it worth it? Actually, I'm thinking, no. If I remove that, we would lose the stuff. Let's not do that. Let's go in here then. Boss fight coming up 100%. What? What the? Thank you for coming this far. I entrust this to you. Please, my... Gur, what was that? A ghost? Perhaps not, there was something familiar about it. At the very least, it didn't seem like any ordinary ghost. Treasury key. Well, I guess we know where we're going then. To the treasury. Can even teleport to the hall. A bit closer. Alright, it leads down to the place. Is this a form of elevator? Yes, it connects the castle and a ruin 500 yards below it, but this doesn't make any sense. You're telling me, what's going on here? I'm not following. Well, when I first came to Liberl, Julia led me through this room and into the area below. But this isn't how the room was. It was way tidier. Indeed, to my knowledge the room was put in order and then locked, and I was under the impression it was to remain that way. I've seen it this way once before though. Yeah, so have I. It's exactly how I remember it being when we came here during the coup d'etat. That's what I was thinking of as well. You're trying to suggest we may have gone back in time. I find it impossible to believe that may have been the case, but how else could I explain this? Of course, I could be mistaken, and yet... Well, if we're going to follow what the ghost seems to want us to do, then we'll need to keep it up and hope for more answers along the way. Time to climb on board and see what's waiting for us. Right. Watch them make us explore the entire dungeon from the first game. Oh my. We're not going to be able to get through here without a lot of preparation beforehand. Might as just return to base for now. I think we should go a little further inside and see what the state of the ruin itself is in first. Kinda hard to know what to prepare for if we don't know what fiends we're gonna be up against. True enough. Let's advance a little further before returning to the garden then. Any chests? This can't be right. Impossible. Is something wrong? Something's wrong, alright. Has the entire layout of this area changed? It is, without a doubt. This area should be a corridor that leads to the first three-way junction. How is this even possible? I don't think you're mistaken. Now it all makes sense. You're probably on the right track, Kevin. You noticed too, huh? Well, if you're backing me up, I'm more than confident now. What is it? Have you discovered something? Maybe, but let's head down on the elevator first. I'm almost sure the answer is going to be waiting for us somewhere ahead. Alright, let's be sure we're ready for anything. Bottom level already. This isn't just possible. How are we on the lowest floor of the ruin already? Could the space ruin be distorted? Nah, that alone wouldn't explain how the entire layout of the place has changed. Let's just keep up the pace. I got a feeling there's gonna be something or someone waiting for us not far ahead. Alright, let's just be sure we're ready. I think we are. Let's make a save just in case. They even gave us one of these. That's nice of them. Even weapon for Joshua, maybe? Yes. Anything else? No. Probably next chapter we're gonna get more. But it is kinda big getting this weapon. It gets 100 more strength. Let's start going in then. We're fully charged. About as ready as we can be. Kevin, yeah, it's that smell again. The same one you smelled before the coffin-like devil appeared. Where is it coming from? So you noticed the smell, did you? The dogs of the Church have good noses, if nothing else. Who's there? Who are you? I was wondering when you finally show your face. You're the lord the knight spoke of, aren't you? I suppose I am. I do after all rule this land of Phantasma. Such a name is only fitting. You may call me the Lord of Phantasma if you so wish. The Lord of Phantasma? Indeed. That's not a name ever mentioned in your beloved testaments, is it, Ria Sargent? So you know who I am too? Someone's brushed up on their homework. That's enough time spent on trivial greetings. Listen to me, Lord of Phantasma, or whatever your name is. If all we've seen here is your doing, then return Gransdale to the way it used to be at once. Should you refuse to comply, I shall cut you down here myself. My, your request is so meaningless, I scarcely know how to respond. There's no harm in devotion, but done in excess, it can only serve to cloud your eyes to the truth. Well, do you understand now, Julius Ward? What? I see my suspicions were right after all. The Gransdale we've been fighting our way through isn't even the real thing, is it? It's just an imitation of it. A replica of the city created here in Phantasma. That can't be. Could that really be true? If we assume it is, everything falls into place. Everything we thought was strange suddenly makes complete sense. How that giant black gate appeared at the city's entrance, how it ended up completely devoid of people, even how the room with the elevator went back to the way it used to be, and the sealed area structure completely changed. Am I on the right track, Joshua? Precisely. Oh dear, you're a little too capable for your own good. If you only could be more daring and naive, it would make things much more fun for me. Do I look like I care about whether you're having fun or not? All I care about is still safety. But of course. Still, much like Julius Watch's devotion to those he serves, love too can serve to keep the truth forever out of reach. Is that not so, Joshua Bright? So all this time, Her Majesty and Princess Claudia were safe. Oh, Adius, thank you for your unwavering mercy. Oh, your relief strikes me as coming more than a little prematurely. Whoever said that those you care about are safe? It wasn't me. Pardon? No. Does that contain... Think of this as the final reward placed for you to earn on this second plane. Of course, rewards aren't given for free. If you wish to earn it, you'll have to overcome a trial first. A devil? This is another one of the 77 devils mentioned in the Testaments. One of the 2 gatekeepers of Gehenna and leader of a vast army of minions. Rostrum the Savage. Are you insane? How do you think you can handle something that powerful after bringing it to life? I need not worry, for I have you to defeat it for me. Enjoy. That's a lot of people that play for me. Joshua ult. What is that damage? Hello? It deleted her. She's just gone. I can't see who I'm targeting. Hopefully she survives another turn. Okay, now we're at least immune to damage. That's something. That's also when I wish we had actual AoE healing. Impede this. Nice. Okay, attacking is not very strong against it. I see that now. Crit Phantom Raid. Oh, it didn't even die from one. Oh, she doesn't have enough CP. Oh, okay, damn. We're dead.
No.
Let's get Joshua thing immediately again. Can we get that cancelled? Great. Which means Joshua can do her... Not Joshua. Julia can do her attack orders a bit earlier this time. This we cannot interrupt though, so we're gonna Kevin Grails for this. He buffed, but it takes more damage. Interesting. Not a very smart play when we're shielded. Worth to attack now? Question mark. Try it. Yes, that's pretty good. That's also pretty good.
Upon the golden wings of
Blasphemous! Go! Okay. Now's when they're gonna start hurting us again. Kevin isn't quite ready with his thing again. Crit turn coming up. I want Julia ult for that. Ouch. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Think. Healing is so worthless because it's not a lot. Thinking this into Julia, crit ult on the boss, into Kevin Grailsphere. At least one hit block per person. That just attacked the boss. Or did it heal the boss? I think it healed the boss. Okay. Do that, and then use your S-Craft. Probably dead now. No, I hope not another phase this time. Okay, only one phase this time. 1,000 sparrows. New ability for Rias. We'll take that. Attack 3 also. Nice, that was kinda clean. Second try. God, that thing was crazy. I can't believe we were able to defeat it. But now... That was truly a delightful spectacle. We'll take your reward. You've earned it. Oh. Healing stone. Thank goodness. I'm glad we got it for you, Julia. Surprised you make good on your promises. Now you're ready to cut down to the chase. What do you want from us? What the hell is the point of all this? Poor Graham, poor pitiful Kevin. Please try not to let me down any more than you already have. I am a phantasm, a shadow. What does a shadow only exist when there is something to cast it? I too only exist because of something within your number. Do you grasp my meaning? What? Kevin? How could I? You're just spouting nonsense. If you think you being all cryptic is gonna confuse us and lead us astray, you're very much mistaken, buddy. True enough, spouting cryptic nonsense is simply what I do. That is what you believe, is it? Then it must be true. You. Perhaps I ought to go by a different name after all. How do you think Lord of Nonsense sounds? More fitting, perhaps? I said screw you! Kevin, what's wrong with you? Nothing, don't worry. That's literally just a shadow. It is? Oh. So that was a body double, or an empty shell is more appropriate in this case. They must have switched while we were fighting that devil. I commend you for noticing. Still, your role on this plane is now over. Add the Wings of Wyatt to your number, and journey on deeper into the abyss you stand inside. I shall be awaiting our next encounter. Please, they take their overblown theatrics way too seriously. Our resident evildoer is going to have to work on their act if they want to sound anything like more than a walking cliche. Anyway, we're done here. We got ourselves another ceiling stone to open up. So let's mosey on back to the base. I think we all know who's inside at this point. Yeah. Thank you, I appreciate it. Chapter 2, The Otherworldly Capital, End. I'm so sorry, Kevin. I failed as your mother. But I'm so tired. I'm so tired. At least this way, the two of us can... A dream again? How long is it gonna take before it goes away? It had to happen on Rufina's big day too. I was hoping I'd be able to stop wearing her when I got older, but at this rate, I'm sure she's plenty used to you wearing her already. Oh, it's you, Rias. Don't scare me like that. How long have you been in here? For a while. We're supposed to be cleaning the chapel today, but you weren't getting up, so I came to check on you. You seemed to be having a nightmare though, so I thought I'd wake you. Okay. Sorry, Rias. I was being a pain for you again, wasn't I? No more than usual. You've been on Lucia since the day I met you. I don't expect that to change anytime soon. Ouch. Kick a guy while he's down, why don't you? Well, whatever. We don't want to be late for breakfast on Rufina's big day. So let's go and get this done. Alright. Rufina? Oh. Good morning, you two. I wasn't expecting to see you here this early. Are you on cleaning duty today? Yes, but... What are you doing up so early? You got a long journey ahead of you. You need plenty of sleep or you're gonna be exhausted before you even get there. I mean, isn't Arteria ages away from here? Well, yes. But I won't be able to offer my prayers to Adios here again for quite some time. So I decided to get up early and pray for all the days I'm going to be missing too. Seriously, that's why? That's very you. Are you really going to be that busy though? I thought you might be able to come home from time to time at least. I wish I could say otherwise, but I probably will. I've only just become a squire, so there'll be plenty of work in store for me. I'll be lucky to find time to sleep. Never mind come home. I might be able to squeeze some time into my schedule once I've gotten the hang of the workload, but until then, okay. And that's why you gotta sleep now while you still can. Come on, you've done enough praying for one day, so go back to bed until breakfast or something. You're so cold to me. What? How? I thought you want to make the most of the time you got left with me, but it's like you don't even want me here. Did I do a bad job raising you? I never said I don't want you here. You might have done a lot for me, but raising me is a stretch. It's okay, he's just embarrassed. He's actually more than happy to talk to you. He's just terrible at showing it. Oh, get over yourself. Is that so now? I should have known. You're such a typical boy, Kevin. They all act indifferent to avoid letting their loved ones know just how much they care. And don't forget, he's at that rebellious age too. How have I managed to survive being twisted around your fingers for so long? Is trying to toy with the hearts of innocent young boys a family thing or what? Oh, I'd hardly say young. It's been about 5 years by now, you know. Speaking of which, I think I'm starting to get a craving for some chocolate. Maybe I should pick up some on the way to the station. Quincy Bell, of course, for obvious reasons. Oh, their new mint chocolate's my current favorite. The fresh aftertaste mixes in with the chocolate flavor really well. I'll admit that does sound tempting, but I think I'm more in the mood for classic milk this time. The flavor will always be a fun little trip down memory lane for me. Because of how we met. Kevin, you're disgusting. Why? I think we all get that warm and fuzzy feeling when we look back on it. After all, the day you came to live with us, Kevin, was the start of many, many new wonderful memories. I treasure every single one of them I've made during these 5 years. They're all priceless to me. Then why did you decide to become a squire and leave us? It just doesn't seem like the right job for you. Even if you wanted to be in the church, couldn't you become a sister at the chapel in town or something? I'm sorry, Kevin. Apparently I just got the aptitude for it, or so I've been told. I feel like the best thing I can do is make use of that and try to help people in the best way I can. Of course, there's always the chance I won't be cut out for it at all and will have to come home anyway. There's no way a girl as naive as you is gonna be any good with the kind of crazy tough stuff you'd have to do. You better come straight back home once you've had enough. Really? Well, if it does come to that, I'll be expecting a nice warm welcome from the both of you. And with that, I believe this conversation has done a lovely job with helping you procrastinate cleaning for long enough. Shall I lend a hand? If we're going to do the job, we might as well do it perfectly and have the whole chapel sparkling. Chapter 3, Golden Road, Silver Road. Two lights? I wonder if the other one could be... Scree... What just happened? Julia? Did you not leave for training exercise on board our sail? I'm so relieved to see you safe, Your Highness. I see Sieg is with you too. Scree? He is, but I'm not quite sure what's going on. A long time no see. Hi, Chloe. No. I sure wasn't expecting to run into you here. What are y'all doing here? Oh, it's good to see you again, Chloe. And Sieg too, of course. You two look well. Thank you. I'm not sure what to say. I feel like I should be waking up any moment now, but I'm not sure I even want to. Scree. I see. We found ourselves in quite a predicament, haven't we? I'm relieved to hear that the empty groundsel you found wasn't the real city at least, but still. Unfortunately, that doesn't necessarily rule out the real capital being in danger. Dealing with something that has such great power, it can create a flawless replica of a vast city. There's no telling how far its influence could extend. Rhys, surely there's no need to worry her so. We have nothing to gain from shying away from the truth. If anything, she's helping me better understand the gravity of the situation we're in. I'd like to help with the investigation if I can. I'm not sure I could do much more than you're already doing, but I won't drag you down. But, Your Highness... I'm sorry, Julia, but I'm afraid nothing you can say will change my mind. I may not fully understand the situation we're in, but I do know that it threatens the safety of our capital, perhaps the whole nation. I'd be a disgrace as a crown princess if I were to just stand by and do nothing while the people I will one day rule over are threatened. You're amazing, Chloe. As you wish, Your Highness. Well, welcome to the team. Great, I'll do what I can. So is our next destination that teleportation circle at the end of the sealed area? Yeah, that should let us travel to the next area. Or by the sounds of it, to the next plane. Yeah, that appears to be the technical name for the various areas that make up the land we're in. It's a concept used in the Egyptian church too. Our world is made up of a number of planes, or realms, situated on top of one another. At the top is the sky where the goddess dwells, below that is the earth where we live, and at the bottom lies Gehenna, where sinners are judged. Those are the main three, but in between them there are countless other planes and realms too. So in other words, the further down we descend, the less the blessings of the goddess will be able to reach us. Hey, can you not say stuff like that? With all the creepy monsters roaming around, it's freaky enough around there as it is. You sound like a child who's afraid to walk around the house when the lights are off. Although I suppose that does make sense, given that you truly are a child. I'm so not a child. Anyway, if that fake grandson was the second plane, the next one's the third, right? I mean, it sounds obvious, but I'm not sure it's all going in one clear direction or if we might run into a fork at some point. I think straightforward is a safe enough assumption to make for now. And while we might not know what the Lord of Phantasma wants with us, we know it's nothing good. So even if it's not like that, that doesn't change how ugly this could get. So let's get ready for just about anything. Who knows what's waiting for us up ahead. Something wrong, Reyes? If you think you might have figured something out, the rest of the class would love to hear about it. That's nothing important. You're right, we should start getting ready to leave. It may be worth a while to investigate some of the doors we encountered thus far too. Yeah, I don't know what's up with those things, but there sure are a ton of them. At the very least, they don't seem to have been placed by enough of our foes. I'm all in favor of investigating them too. I'm gonna want Chloe in our party. She's queen, as we know. But we want to remove the stuff from Julia. Julia has been great, but I think Chloe is just gonna be better. Yeah. Thank you for all your efforts, Julia. Oh, you can have... I didn't know you can actually take stuff from other people. That's so useful! Oh my god! I don't have to mess up my party every time I want to change stuff from the other people. Okay, let's swap Julia out. Get Chloe in. I think we need them for a door we found anyways. Chloe! Uses the same weapon as Julia, at least. It prevents mute. See, is there new weapons? There should be, right? No. New armor? No. Maybe when we go to the next area. I think that's how it was last time. Let's check the books though. Last time we beat a chapter, there was a new book. Alright, I wanted to check my achievement if I did get 11 on that. Just making sure. Yes, it says 11. That's great. Nothing new to read, looks like. Oh. Several issues of the Liberal News. Are they old ones then? Early 12... Yes. Ah, this is from the first game. I don't know if we gotta read these because they're not books. The achievement does say books. We're doing it anyways though. Just gotta keep track of which one we're on, and then it's kind of fast. Okay, now we're at the 4th one, on to 5th, now on to 6th one, 7th one, 8th one, 9th one, and special, which was the end of the game one. We did read all this though. This had 19 pages. Damn. They were long in the first game. I doubt there's gonna be any new newspapers this game. We'll get back to the newspapers in other games though, but this one is not really related to the normal world. See what they're saying, I guess. Considering we're always traveling using warps in the cube, it's hard to be sure, but it does feel like every time we arrive at a new plane, we're moving further and further downward. Expecting one of us at the bottom of Phantasma. I'm still glad that Her Highness is safe and well. Still, there seems to be every chance that plenty of others have been captured in the same way. We should hurry on and aid them. It's clear the Lord of Phantasma is not a foe to be underestimated. Unfortunately, we just don't have enough information to try and work out who they really are. If only we had more clues to go on. Maybe it's just me, but it's kinda sorta maybe a bad idea to lock the next Queen of Liberl in one of those ceiling stones, right? That Lord of Phantasma should get the death penalty when we catch him. No, we can't use this. Guess that's it then. We should go to the... what's it, starter, right? This one. I think it's Chloe and Joshua. Getting a little mini story with them, I guess. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Breaking news. Liberl News Special Issue. The Flying City falls. Liberl is safe once more. Glory to the young bracers who saved us all from crisis. Featured story. The Liber Arc collapses. Enigmatic object gone in a flash. The mysterious structure that appeared last month over Valeria Lake disappeared as suddenly as it came, collapsing loudly in a giant mountain of rubble into the lake. Many of our readers may have witnessed the moment for themselves, but it seems that it was visible not only from Liberl, but from the southern edge of the Empire and from Calvard as well. A small minority argued that the structure may have been a new weapon belonging to the Royal Army, but this turn of events seems to be conclusively rule out the possibility. The collapse of the Liber Arc also caused a 2-hour high tsunami around the edge of the lake. But so far, there have been no reports of serious injuries, fatalities, or missing persons as a result of this. The worst that seems to have been reported is a number of unfortunate fishermen who are unable to escape in time, getting covered in water. What was the Liber Arc? According to an investigation by the Royal Guard and Bracer Guild, it was a flying city from ancient Sumerian times. How exactly it came to be above Valeria Lake to begin with, or what caused it to collapse, remains to be confirmed, but it appears to be without a doubt that the international crime syndicate known as the Society was somehow involved. While this has yet to be officially confirmed, reports suggest that an investigation team in the city encountered a group of Crimson soldiers there supporting the above theory. This place is just one mystery after another, but we can't let those guys get away with any more than they already have, said a member of the team. Furthermore, Side Central Factory and the Royal Army are planning to continue investigating the Liber Arc, and to this end will launching a combined salvage operation. Recovering from the shutdown. Around the time of the Liber Arc's collapse, the herbal shutdown phenomenon that tormented the whole of the country finally ceased. As a result, many now believe that the city caused the phenomenon, but no conclusive proof of this has been established, and we can only await further research into the issue. Thoughts. The herbal shutdown phenomenon and the chaos that was created as a result have been a sobering reminder of just how dependent all of us are on our orbits in our daily lives. Perhaps something similar may never happen again, but this still is a good opportunity to reflect on just how much we owe to the Orbmans, and perhaps to try and reduce our reliance on them. Crown Princess Claudia has been busy. As previously reported, Her Highness Princess Claudia is now this nation's Crown Princess. As a result, we will be referring to her as such in all publications moving forward. Crown Princess Claudia wasted no time after assuming her position in meeting with Prince Olivier of the Erebonian Empire, and together they reconfirmed our two nations' relationship with one another. After their discussions, they both boarded their sail together. It's widely expected that this meeting will contribute to ensuring peaceful relations with Erebonia in the future. In relation, the pair plan to both be in attendance at the upcoming banquet to be held at the Gransel Castle. We will bring you all the latest on that in due time. Closing thoughts. As you all know, our homeland of Liberl has fallen victim to a vast number of calamities over the past year. There was the coup d'etat, the bizarre changes at the Tetracyclic Towers, coming under the result of an ancient dragon, our capital being attacked, and finally the Librarch's appearance, as already discussed in this very issue. What you may not know, however, is that there is a group of young men and women who were involved in the resolution of all these crises. Their steel-like will and unyielding determination leading them to their conclusions. If not for them, these crises may not have been resolved or taken a turn for the worse. I would like to take this opportunity to thank them for all they've done for us. Thank you. You're truly this nation's great hope. What's taking you so long, Dorothy? Get a move on, I'm gonna leave you behind. Alright, wait for me. No time for waiting. If you take much longer, the banquet's going to start without us. We're talking about a big celebration held by the Queen here. Being late isn't an option. But I'm so hungry. I can't walk another step. I have a horrible feeling I know what's going on here. You skipped lunch so you could eat more at the banquet, didn't you? I didn't even eat breakfast. I haven't eaten a thing since yesterday. Going 30 hours without eating is making me feel all kinds of lightheaded. What the hell were you thinking? I can't move, carry me. Hell no. Come on, we're going. There's no way we can miss a location like this. There's gonna be ages knows how many famous people there. First on the agenda is snapping a photo of Her Majesty and the Crown Princess, and then... Huh? This actually isn't so bad. Lots of people we recognize here. At one point, this very capital was placed in grave danger. But thanks to the efforts of everyone here and many others, all is well. This humble banquet is intended to be an occasion to celebrate that fact, as well as to honor all those who contributed to making it a reality. If you would, Claudia, of course. All those invited to today's party contributed in one way or another to protecting the peace of Liberl by ending the peril we were faced with, whether it was by extending a helping hand to those in need or working to fight off the threats that instilled fear in the hearts of our people. As this country's future monarch, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you all very much. Holding this party is nothing compared to all that you have done, but... we just made it! Phew, we're finally here. Food, give me some food. The hell are you doing? Eating can wait, you got pictures to take. The Crown Prince's speech might be finishing soon. Oh, okay. Well, I do hope you'll all enjoy your time here all the same. I'm sure you're all busy men and women, burdened by a great many responsibilities and concerns. But today I would like to ask you all cast those aside in order to rest, relax, and enjoy yourselves. The food on offer here is some of the finest in Liberl, so by all means, partake until you can no more. And may the goddess bless this nation. Chloe really is something else, huh? I'm not sure I could dress super nice, get up in front of a big crowd like this, and make a big speech the way she just did. Yeah, she is. She said she wasn't feeling confident about how she'd do as Crown Princess before, but from where I'm standing, she's doing just fine. Seeing her is making me kinda jealous though. I wish I could pull off fancy dresses the way she does. You got something to say, mister? Oh, it's nothing. You're just not all that girly most of the time, so it takes me by surprise when you suddenly are. What do you mean I'm not girly? Sure, lately we've been so busy helping get Liberl back in shape, so I haven't even had time to go back home. That doesn't mean I don't want to wear a pretty dress or something once in a while, you know? I know. Still, it really is surprising just how much you've grown, even in these past few weeks. I have? Well, it's been pretty tough running up and down the country so much, but you kept up with these. And your judgments are as a bracer are getting more spot on with every decision you make. Fancy dress or not, I think you're a pretty wonderful person, Estelle. I don't know why, but it's weird hearing you pile on the compliments so much. What can I say? I'm glad that things seem to finally calm down a bit on the work front these past few days. The capital might not be entirely the way it was, but it's getting there. I think we can finally afford to take a breather. Yeah. Oh, look! Look at all that food! The chefs in the castle supposedly made an entire spread too. There's no way I'm missing out on this. I didn't get to enjoy the food back during the birthday festivities, so now it's my time to pig out big time. I'm gonna eat until I barf. Stay right here, Joshua. I'm gonna go scope out the goods. She might have grown in some areas, but she still got a ways to go in others. Hey look, how you doing, Joshua? I'm still not here with you. She just went to get food a second ago, actually. Are you here from work and fun? Bingo. There aren't many occasions where this many famous faces are gathered in one place. There was no way we could pass up the chance to come and score some interviews. Don't think you're getting out of here without answering some questions either. We'll get to you two later. So no going home until you've spoken to us, alright? Alright. Great. Next up is the Crown Princess. Up to it, Dorothy. I can't go on. I need something to eat. Let me have something to eat. Not until we're done. Questions to ask, photos to take. Why are you so mean? He's even more fired up today than usual. I wonder how his stealth's doing. So much for scoping out the food. I suppose it's as good a chance as any. I owe a lot to the people here on personal level too. Maybe I should go around and thank them while I have the chance. Ooh. Let's start over here. Oh. Ho ho. Oh, I wasn't expecting to find you here. Still, thank you very much for your support during the attack on Groundswell. It really did help us all. Oh please, I only did what I did because it was one of His Excellency's behavioral conditions. Make no mistake, I wouldn't have helped any of you worthless Drex otherwise. You wouldn't think it would be so hard to accept a thank you. You were able to make it, Richard. Thanks to Brigadier General Bright's generosity, yes. I received an official pardon from Her Majesty for my actions. Probably for fighting the Society's attack on Groundswell, right? That's good news, I'm happy for you. I wish I could say the same, but I don't feel as though I deserve to be pardoned at all. Now that the nation is at peace, I feel this is the time I should be facing up to my crimes, not having them swept under the rug. Can't say I don't understand, but still... Please, Joshua, you needn't look so concerned. I have no intention of refusing Her Majesty's kindness or going against her will. I merely feel a strong desire to settle things within myself, and I fully intend on following through. That is all. Alright then. There are sure a lot of guests today. By all means, help yourself to any of the food here. It all tastes much better while it's still hot. Checking the side areas first. Oh Joshua, it's been a long time since I saw you. It's good to see you again too, Professor. Although speaking of the last time, I heard there's a plan in motion to pull up the Liber Ark from the lake and investigate it. You heard right. It'll be carried out in conjunction with the Royal Army. That's not to say it'll be easy, of course. Valeria Lake's fairly deep, so we can't start hauling up bits of the city all willy-nilly. So we're intending to work on making a map of the lake's bottom using sonar first. But it's going to take quite some time as it is. So when are you coming? Hold on, I haven't even... Oh, Joshua! Hey man, making the rounds? Something like that, yeah. Anything interesting going on with you? Sort of. Agate said he was gonna come over for dinner in Size a while back, so I was just asking him when he's free. Oh, that's right, so he did. Remember we getting off the other sail, right? I didn't really mean it though, it was just one of those things you say in passing that but don't give much thought to. I ain't exactly swimming in free time, you know. Being a bracer's busy work. I'd like to go ashore, but I got no idea if I'll actually have the time to do it. But I've been looking forward to you coming ever since. Okay, let me think. Maybe the end of the month? That should be okay. I think that Friday's free, I think. Really? Is that a promise? Yeah, I guess. Tina took out a small notebook and started scribbling in it. So what kind of dishes do you like? Any old sets of groceries I can shove down my neck is fine by me. Nothing special at all. Well, I think I'd better leave them alone for now. I wouldn't want to get in their way. We're delighted to see you were able to attend tonight's banquet. Please do enjoy yourself. No one up here, I guess. Yes, they just repeat. Oh, hello there. Are you two having a little dinner here? You two look comfortable. Oh, if it isn't Joshua, can't you join us for a few drinks? Don't be shy now. The night's only just beginning. But I want to see those exquisite amber eyes of yours swim before it comes so close. I'm good, thanks. Oh, come on, we're at a celebratory banquet here. Don't be such a spoilsport. Why no, why don't we have a few drinks to celebrate you becoming a senior bracer at the same time? Feels like it was ages ago, but we never did get to celebrate your promotion. All is else. Say, Shara, about Luciola. Silly Joshua, what are you getting all worried about her for? You really needn't be. Shara's right. Especially not now. We all have our concerns and worries after all that happened over the past few weeks and months. But this is not the time to be thinking about them. This is time to be making merry and drowning in a fine drink. From sunset to sunrise. Right. I don't think there's ever a time for not making merry as far as you're concerned. He's got a point though. Oh, and while I got a chance to say this to you, no more going off on your own, you hear? You have no idea how worried Estelle was about you after you last disappeared. I could barely bring myself to watch her. I won't. I got no intention of doing anything like that again. I'm fine now. Well, if you say so. That docile expression of yours is so adorable, Joshua. Don't go showing off that face too much alright. Too much tonight, alright? Olivia, is it okay if you're here in Liberl? I would have thought you'd be needed back in the Empire. Well, I will go back, eventually. For now, however, I intend to stay with the lingering feelings of this whirlwind of a ride. Remaining behind afforded me the chance to attend this wonderful party to boot. As you can see, my fine instincts have yet to fail me. Feels like no amount of alcohol is enough to get me drunk lately. I don't know what's up with me. On the positive side though, maybe now I can actually beat Aina at the drinking contest. Trust her to find a positive in that. Let's talk to these people now. I needn't worry about us. The Academy suffered no major damage as a result of what happened. I was certainly a shock to the students, but they're all back to their usual sherry selves. I'd heard the Academy was actually occupied by armed assailants at one point. I was ever so worried when I first heard the news. It's a pleasure to see you again, Joshua. You too, Leela. Have you been well? I have, thank you. Although I wish I could say the same for the mayor. She collapsed from overworking herself the other day. As such, I had no choice but to force her to take some time off work. That bad? I'm afraid so. She was finally able to rest and recover enough to my satisfaction, thankfully. So she's now returned to her duties. I assure you that she's in good hands. This is some party, isn't it? I don't think you'll find a banquet with a guest list quite like this anywhere. I used to be a businessman, so I've been to my fair share of occasions like this. But I've never been to any with this many famous people in attendance. Oh Joshua, it's been quite some time since I last saw you. It has. I didn't know you were here, Mayor Klaus. The mayors of each Liberl cities and towns were invited, I believe. I'm not sure why I was when I didn't do all that much to contribute to anything, but I decided to attend nonetheless. That's not true at all. I heard the food supplies that were delivered to both St. Groundsel were done so in your orders. That was particularly well received here, and we all know how dire things were at the time. You've got as much right to be here and thanked for your efforts as anyone else. I was? Well, that's certainly a relief to hear. Thank you very much for letting me know, Joshua. Phew, it's finally all over. Just goes to show that if we endure, the goddess will eventually extend her hand of salvation to us all. That's reassuring to know. Poor Mr. Murdoch. Greetings, Joshua. I'd like to take the chance to thank you again for all your team did to thwart Ouroboros' schemes and return peace to Liberl. The debt of gratitude we owe is beyond measure. Please, you're exaggerating, sir. We might have been the ones to enter the Liberl Arc, but we wouldn't have had a chance of success if we were on our own. It's only because of you, Richard, Kurt, and the others fighting on the ground that we were able to succeed. We can only say the same of you, though. Although it is true that none of us could have brought about peace alone. Still, I've been wanting the chance to thank you personally for all you did. The faith we had in you to see your work through to the end was just what we needed to fight. Is there any food available for you? If there's anything you would like more of, please feel free to let me know. Oh, it's you. I've heard you've been lending a hand with the restoration efforts in addition to all you did with the Liber Arc. You have my thanks. You're quite welcome, sir. I wasn't expecting him to thank me. I wonder if something's happened. Bridge Guild has helped us in a number of ways recently. Yeah, my thanks. Talk to Cassius, I guess. I just don't want to speak. I want to progress the thing. Oh, Joshua. I'm surprised to see you here, Dad. I thought you said over the phone you wouldn't be able to attend because you were so swamped. Oh, swamped is an understatement. Transporting goods needed to get to the country back in order, making sure every area has all the utilities it needs. I'm drowning in work. It's going to take a while longer before we can say Liberl is back to normal too, I fear. Come to think of it, Estelle and I certainly didn't expect to find soldiers even in Liberl's smaller villages, so it threw us off to see as much while we were out helping where we could. Doesn't come as a surprise if you're the one responsible though. It should go a long way toward helping people feel at ease. In times like these we've got to do all we can for one another, and the army's no different. With Erebonia and Calvert's internal politics situations a mystery to us, the organization of the army has had to be shelved for now too. Still, no matter how busy a man is, everyone needs to kick back in a while. So make sure you make the most of tonight, Joshua. I think you need to kick back more than I do, Dad. Estelle's been pretty worried about you, you know. There's no need to worry about me. I'm hanging in there. In fact, I'd say I'm taking it too easy. Don't you worry about me. Okay. Let's head down then. There's Kevin. Estelle is probably gonna be the final one we talk to. Talk to Kevin. Kevin? I wasn't expecting you to still be in Liberl. Oh, sup? You were invited too, huh? Makes sense. So, having fun? You better be. Take it from me. If you don't make the most of times like these and eat your heart out, you're gonna regret it later. Thank you very much for all you did for me, Kevin. If you hadn't come to Liberl when you did, I don't sweat it. Not like I did anything special. Glad to see all the side effects look about gone, too. You're looking spiffy these days, Joshua. So yeah, just forget about owing me or whatever. It's all in the past now. I'm not sure I should ask this, but are you... Joshua, I'm not gonna be in Liberl for much longer, so this must be the last time we meet for a while. But I hope we'll get the chance to see each other again one day. Yeah, I hope so too. It's nice to be able to attend a banquet like this. It truly drives home the point that this nation is back at peace again. The trouble regarding the Liberarch and subsequent restoration efforts have really shown me anew how capable a ruler Queen Elisa is. She's handled all that's happened impeccably. If all this had happened in the Republic, it wouldn't have been resolved anywhere near as smoothly, let me tell you. How's it going, Joshua? Hello, Sin. Thanks again for all the help you've been giving with the restoration efforts. I don't know what you would have done without you. Hey, you think nothing of it. It's all part of being a bracer, really. Can't say how much longer I'll be able to lend a helping hand, though. Gotta pack up and head back home at some point. The political situation isn't exactly stable over there, you see. Miss Maid, I need some food. Good evening to you. Thank you so much for making the time to attend tonight's banquet. Not at all. How are you feeling now after having some time to recover, Philip? I'm feeling quite well. You're too kind. I do believe I may have overexerted myself. That's the things are once you reach a certain age. I found myself wondering whether I would have been able to do more if I were 30 years younger, but I suppose there's little point in doing so. I wonder what he looked like 30 years ago. Nope. Sorry, Philip. I just can't picture it. Just the man. Pardon? Oh? Is this the boy you were speaking of earlier? That's correct. This is Joshua. I was just telling the ambassador here about your various accomplishments, Joshua. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm the resident Emberbrony ambassador here in Liberl, Devil Krena. It's nice to meet you. The tale of how you flew on top of that flying city, all while knowing it may be the last thing you did, brought tears to my eyes. How were you able to participate in an operation that may have brought to your death, casting aside even your girlfriend's objections? I don't know. But I know this, Liberl needs more young men and women like you. Thank you for saying so, sir. It's just what has the Duke been telling him. Hey, hi, if it isn't Joshua. I was just discussing the aftermath of the crisis here with Mayor Vander. Fortunately, the Liberarch's collapse caused little direct damage by itself. That might not have been the case if there had been ships on the lake at the time, but due in part to the orbital shutdown phenomenon, none were. The tsunami afterward was quite small too. I'd say we were rather fortunate. Estelle and I were able to see much when we were traveling around the lakeshore. A few people who were watching the city collapse were caught up in it, and a small number of fishermen were splashed with water, but that's about it. Indeed, if anything, the much greater problem was the confusion that came about as a result of losing orbital power. Liberl is, after all, one of the most advanced nations on the continent when it comes to orbital technology. Ordinarily, that is one of our greatest strengths, but in this case, it worked against us. The crisis is now past, but that doesn't mean our work is done. We still have plenty ahead of us to take care of. Holding a party like this makes it feel like peace has finally returned to the castle. It certainly hasn't felt like that in the days leading up to it, but we were all busy cleaning things up until a few days ago. It was an honor to be able to put my skills to test making tonight's many dishes. I do hope they will be able to be to your satisfaction. Please, have your fill. Hey there, Joshua. I didn't expect to see you guys here. You were invited then? Sure was. An invitation just showed up out of nowhere. You can imagine our surprise when we saw the thing. No way we would be turning down some high-class grub, though, so we hurried on over. That's very like you. Not gonna deny it. That aside, thanks to Her Majesty pardoning us, we're now free to walk around in the open. Feels like we should start thinking about how to make a good, honest living for ourselves. That's not the first time you said that. Something about wanting to start up a courier service, right? Well, maybe, but that's not the only thing we can try out. Whatever we settle on, it should involve flying in the skies. That's how we lived so far. I don't want to change now. Okay, now I'm scared of this being something that would progress, because we still have Chloe and us to talk to. It's good to see you again, Elenan. I heard you were here as the Bracer Guild's representative today. Is that true? Indeed. All of the other receptionists are busy, you see. I was the only one able to attend. That's too bad. Isn't it, though? This would have been a fine time for us to exchange information. But oh well, there's always tomorrow, as they say. Greetings, Joshua. You've done some fine work these past couple of weeks. The damage reports in the region of Liberl you've been providing have provided invaluable in allocating personnel. I really can't thank you enough. Oh, you need to thank me. By the way, Kurt, I feel like I need to say something regarding my Bracer badge. As you probably already know, what power I have was given to me by the Society. Before becoming a Bracer, I used to commit many unforgivable crimes too. No matter how much I think about it, I just can't see how someone like me is fit to call himself a Bracer. You know, Joshua, I've always seen power as an imperfect concept. That's why I believe people are able to use it. Am I wrong? No, I suppose not. Then what difference is there between us? We're both keenly aware of our flaws, and yet we both use what limited power we have to do what we believe is to be right. I see no difference. Well, I can't really argue with that logic. I still can't pretend to be completely confident in myself, though. Be that as it may, there's nothing to be ashamed of. You should simply continue striving to overcome it. And while this is not but my personal opinion, I'd say you're a model bracer. Oh, I didn't know Gisette was from the nobility. I always pictured everyone in the nobles as being real stuffy and scary. But maybe there are a few cute ones mixed in there? I swear, it's like watching two children squabble. It's great that we were peaceful again and all, but I think these two are making things a little too easy. After all the work we've been doing lately, it's great to be able to come to a swanky place like this and put our feet up. The food's pretty good too. Let's check over here before we check with Estelle. Actually. Why, hello Joshua. Tonight's party is hosted by Her Majesty in all her grace, so I do hope you'll enjoy yourself. If you would, Your Highness, a comment in celebration of the fact that the crisis is past now. Just nothing too formal, alright? I'd prefer something that brings out your bright and cheery nature. What? You'd like me to give a comment? Well, let's see. Looks like she's being interviewed at the moment. I should leave her be for now. Good evening, Your Majesty. Thank you very much for inviting me today. Not at all. I'm pleased to see you've come. I've been eagerly awaiting the day we could meet again. I heard you and Estelle have been traveling and helping with the restoration efforts. That's correct. We both wanted to see how things were across the kingdom with our own eyes. Glad we did too, because now I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. People really are strong. That they are. I have been queen for over 40 years, and the strength of Lebrun's citizens continues to amaze me to this day. There are plenty who would like to credit either my abilities as a ruler or urban technology for this tiny nation's good fortune, but we would be nothing without its people. I wasn't the one who allowed us to overcome the recent crisis, or the war 10 years ago, and neither was urban technology. No, I believe it was the will of its people to live. That's what I believe supports our country, both then and now. People's will to live. Indeed. You were gracious enough to call this country your second home, Joshua. From now on, your will to live will be another great support for this nation. As its queen, that makes me happier than you can imagine. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your words mean a lot to me. Ha! I figured that'd be the case. Looks like I'm the most fit to be at this party after all. Because I've been to plenty of high-society gatherings wearing poofy dresses. Hey, don't make it sound like I've never worn a dress before. Because I have, for your information. I just don't need to go around trying to convince everyone that I'm not a boy, unlike some people I could name. Try saying like I look like a boy again and see what happens. Look, you two, I appreciate that you have your differences, but we're kind of in a really public, really high-class place here, so could you take this fight somewhere else? Stop! Shut up, Joshua! Oh, sorry. Damn right I can, you're on. Just don't cry when you realize you can't actually beat me, though. Okay then, have it your way. How about you and we settle this with an honorable duel? Think you can handle it? Is there anyone I haven't talked to? I don't know, I don't think so. Oh. Okay, I think that's about everyone now. There are a few people I didn't get to talk to though, so hopefully I can make another round of the party later once they're free. Oh, here we go. Come on, Dorothy, we're talking to the military guys next. Gotta move on, woman, we haven't got all day. Niall, I don't feel too good. My stomach feels like a giant bottle of water. That's what happens when you drink way too much in a short period of time, you idiot. But never mind that, we got work to do. Okay. Joshua? Hey Chloe, finally got a bit of a break. Must be exhausting having to do one interview after another. Well, I suppose it is a little. Not too bad though. I had to do a lot more of them ever since becoming a crown princess, so I'm starting to get used to them. I can't believe it. Feels like I've been seeing your face in all kinds of papers and magazines lately. I think anyone would learn to adjust after a while. Well, you know, it probably won't be too long before it starts to die down, so just hang in there. All you can really do is grin and bear it until then, unfortunately. Ah yes, I know. That's exactly what I intend to do too. I swore to myself that I would do all I could to help and protect this country's people. I slipped a few interviews here and there is the easy part. Well, if you say so. You really are strong. Not so sure about that. I still feel as if I'm doubting myself a lot of the time. Like, I just keep going out of my comfort zone, feeling reckless with every push. Maybe so. Still doesn't change the fact that you're strong. Not to me, anyway. I remember the strength you showed trying to protect Clem when we first met, too. Thank you. I nearly forgot about that. Maybe now would be the best time after all. Something on your mind, Chloe? Could I have a little of your time, Joshua? I got something I want to say to you. Sure, okay. This way then. Is it just me, or does she seem kind of bothered by something? Where's Estelle right now, anyway? I got stomachs to spare! Or speaking of her pace, this could get interesting. Whose side are you on anyway? Guess I can just leave her station for now. She seems pretty occupied. I should go and see what Chloe wants then. Have I done something to make her angry though? I don't feel like I have. So Chloe, what was that you wanted to tell me? Look, if I've done something to offend you, I'm sorry, alright? I love you, Joshua. What? Well... I'm sorry. I'm happy you feel that way, but... Don't worry. I knew exactly how you were going to respond before I said anything. I just felt like I had to get that out before I could really start moving on. The sky sure is beautiful tonight, isn't it? How long have you, well, felt that way? Say, Joshua, if you had met me before Estelle, do you think you would have, well... No. I'm pretty sure that never would have happened. Sorry. Told you. Don't worry. I can't deny there's a part of me that wants to keep you all to myself. But even if that were possible, I don't think it would be what I truly wanted. Because when it comes down to it, I really love both you and Estelle. That's partly why I wanted to see that troubled face of yours one last time. It's worth the effort to bring it out too. That was probably the best expression I've seen to date. You can be kind of a bully sometimes, you know that? Maybe. This feels like the most fun I've had in some time. So, what's on your mind, Joshua? What? I can easily tell you a word about something. My instincts are quite sharp, so I'd like to believe. Besides, I was watching you the whole time I was handling that interview earlier. Oh, how exactly am I supposed to take that? Still, you're hiding something, aren't you? Are you planning on doing something all on your own again? Your instincts are sharp, alright. Estelle surprises me from time to time, too, but you're definitely up there. But that's just how us girls are. So come on, tell me what's troubling you. It's nothing that major, really. I intend to leave Liberl by the end of the month. But why? The country's finally at peace now. That's exactly why I think this is the right time. Our boy seems to have completely withdrawn from the country, and the restoration efforts are coming along smoothly. So maybe it's about time for me to leave on a journey of my own. It's taken me a long time to get this far, but I've finally been able to start thinking of myself as a person and not some kind of broken doll. I was finally able to achieve the very thing everyone wanted for me. That's been both a good thing and a bad thing. Good in that I finally feel human, bad in the way that my heart's been aching in a way it never did before. Broken dolls can easily look away from all the terrible things they've done, but I can't do that anymore. Oh. That's why I need to go on this journey around the continent, so I can work towards atoning for all that I've done, so I can start embracing the person I now am, in the truest sense of the word. I see. But if you do that, that means you won't be able to see Estelle for a while. Yeah, I know. It might not even be for a while, it could be a long time. I'm still not sure how to break that to her either. That's the part that's on my mind right now. You still got a lot of growing up to do, young man. Huh? If you ask me, you should just tell her in the way that comes most naturally to you. You don't have to write some big speech in your head in advance. Speak to her from your heart. You believe in her, don't you? No matter how you phrase it, she'll understand. All you have to do is get those words out there. You owe that much to her if you love her. You know that, right? Yeah, I do. I really am hopeless, aren't I? You shouldn't have to tell me something that obvious. You wouldn't be you if I didn't have to tell you. Plus that kind of thing's part of why I love you too. Please stop teasing me. Just remember, it'll be okay. If anyone knows you, it's Estelle. Although if you ask me, she'll... Joshua, where are you? Oh, there you are. Look at these, they're Gisette's goggles. I took them from her as spoils of war. I'm glad you were having fun, Estelle. Make sure you give those back to Gisette later, okay? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Tune into the next week's issue to find out. Wait, hold on. Chloe? I suppose it's about time we return to the banquet now. You can have Joshua back now, Estelle. Sure. Hey, Chloe. Now, I'm not sure how to best put this either, but thanks. I'm glad I was able to talk to you like this. Really, I am. Oh, you're very welcome. Well then, I wish you both a very pleasant night. The heck? So Joshua, what did you two, talk about? Nothing much. She just gave me a bit of much needed motivation. Really, that sure cleared things up. It's been 5 years, and Estelle has believed in me for every single one. And I believe in her too. Oh, no it doesn't. What motivation? Estelle, I got something I need to tell you. I'm all ears. What's up? What do you see? Oh. Oh, fireworks. They're so pretty. There's so many of them too. You see, Estelle? Side story, the banquet finished. Learned the recipe for luxurious lunch. 3,500 Mira. I like how these are called side stories, yet they're kind of the same length as the long ones. No? That was kind of long, don't you think? Guess we're on to the next area then? They're nice little breaks, and they're kind of what make this game so special, having these like random story moments that aren't at all connected to what's currently going on, but still filling in gaps. Like what we just saw now could have easily been the epilogue to the previous game. It basically is the epilogue to the previous game, but you don't see it at the end of the other game. Well, onwards we go. On to Golden Road. Well, this should take us to the third plane. Funny how this warp ended up being in the exact spot that the device to seal the Earl was in the real world. Device? Are you referring to the first barrier mentioned in that report? Yeah, the one designed to temporarily freeze it in another dimensional space. Although unfortunately for the guys who pull it off, it looks like even that wasn't enough to stop the Gospels being able to influence it. I see. I still don't know what happened to the Earl either. There seem to be many who think the Libra are collapsing means the Earl itself is no more, too, which is possible, I suppose. All we really know is that judging by how shaken Wiseman was, something unexpected happened. Beyond that, nothing. I feel Professor Wiseman may be the only one who knows the truth about exactly what happened. Although I don't have the faintest idea where he could be now or what he's doing there. What? But the report said quite clearly no one in the church is sure what happened to him either. It's still being looked into. Still, I think it's fairly safe to assume that Wiseman isn't involved in what's happening right here. If he were, I'm sure he'd be openly revealing every second of this. Reveling every second of this. You all know what kind of guy he is. That's true. He doesn't really have anything to gain by wearing a mask like that, I suppose. We got way too many unanswered questions at this point. All we can do is keep looking for answers. The less we know, the more we have to be on guard, though. So best be careful. Right, Reyes? I suppose so. I just remembered. Did we give... Wait, she's wearing two of the same now. That's a bit unnecessary. Just say that, I guess. But orb meant for her. Heal should be here. HP should be here. Honestly, these are kind of good, because now she has healing. Finally, we have healing in our team. Which means Kevin doesn't need to rely on that as much anymore. It means perhaps he should even get rid of the healing. Meaning we put EP here instead. Which gives him Luck Crest, which is really good. What else should we have though? I kind of want Haze for when exploring. Let's have that for the next area. Onwards we go! Where are we now? Something similar to the Jade Corridor by the looks of it. Kevin over there. Golden and silver roads. Golden and silver gate. What is it foreboding? Again. Oh, the goats we saw in Gransel. Visitors from afar. Bearers of the Grail Emblem. Can you hear me? Yeah, we can. Before you stand the entrances to the twin corridors. Proceed through them both in sync, or never shall you reach the dark depths beyond. I entrust their operation to the monument before you. Step forth into the corridors, the power of the Grail with you, and move onward. But beware, once you have stepped through the doors, the trial must be completed. Oh. Well, that's one question answered. That voice we've been hearing all this time was hers. Although now the question is, who is she anyway? Wherever she is, she gave us some valuable advice on how to proceed. Step forth into the corridors, the power of the Grail with you, and move onward. And I'd say we take her up on that advice. Moving in sync means we're gonna have to split up though. Or more like Rias and I have to take a door at the same time while you guys tag along with whoever. That's how I took it too. If we don't do it the way she said, I doubt we'll be able to advance. Hey, this sure we're making it easy for us, huh? That means we're going to need to split up us two so that you guys don't win alone. It's still not the most ideal situation when there are only 4 of us and things are so dangerous, but it's what we have to do. Why not ask the rest back in the garden to help us? That way we could form 2 groups of 4, and that should hopefully be good enough for any challenges up ahead. But the voice said Kevin and I need to be the ones to step through the gates. Sure, but that's all she specified, that you and me need to go through different ones. She didn't say anything about what these guys have to do. Plus it's not telling what's waiting for us on the other side. We could use their help. Alright then, thank you. Not a problem. So what should we do? Should we call everyone here right away? Even if we did, I wouldn't blame them if they wanted some time to prep before heading out. Especially since they got a hunch that once we go in those gates, there's no going back out. So instead of calling them here, let's go back to them. Then we'll all come here once we feel up to the challenge. Third plane. The dungeon on this plane requires you to form 2 parties with Kevin and Rias as their leaders in order to advance. Each of the characters you have at this point will be needed to place one of these parties. Furthermore, after beginning the dungeon, you won't be able to return to the garden until it's complete. To begin exploring, expect the monument at the start of third plane. Choose explore third plane. This is gonna be a bit different. In a very dangerous way. Mind 3, mind 3, mind 3, mind 3. Attack 3. I want cast 2. Can we like discuss it with them actually or not? So we're gonna have to use everyone then, I guess, because this is all of them. Yeah, there's no new dialogue. Okay. That means we should gear everyone up. But some people are vastly underleveled. Like the ones who haven't used it. Tira is underleveled, for example. Okay, let's gear everyone up then. Make sure everyone has quartz slotted in, for example. These characters are already done, but the other ones. Equip the best things we have on all of them for now. She should have this. She doesn't need that, I don't think. Gisette can have the long barrel. Julia can have the prevent mute. Mueller, nothing. Just give them the best we have so we can see comparatively when we're buying new stuff what we should give them. I think that's it. And then we just check the shop. Oh, we can't see other people on the side there now though. Okay, for this to be easier, let's swap. Oh. Have her there. Just take Gisette, for example, and then we take the other two after. We can check weapons and stuff. We can even buy new stuff for everyone. Okay, let's make sure we get for these people too then. Like Shadow Stitchers, Juggernaut. Get this for Tita. Big upgrade. Oh, it's gonna cost so much money though. And we won't be able to leave like they said. Realistically, we need 8 of this, which is 16,000. Let's trade some stuff. I guess not everyone needs this though. Like for Rias, it's not as big of an upgrade. Let's get 5 to start off with. And then we can get boots like 3. Because we want to buy the rest of the weapons too. He's gonna want this weapon, I think. Okay. And let's check so they have quartz equipped too. Perhaps EP cut, range. Eagle Eye, EP cut, cast. Give her a mind. Give her an attack. Julia is gonna be a carry for the team she is on. Can already tell you that. Action and evade. That sounds good. Chloe is kitted. Mueller, he should not have a mind thing equipped. He's a prayer for attack. Action. Move wouldn't be bad. Defense isn't bad either. Shield is pretty good too. Can get information on him, I guess. Evade. He just needs kind of stats. Hit. That's fine. Reset. Petrify is pretty good. And we can give you defense. Probably give you a mind 2. Attack 2. Action. Cast. EP cut. Tira needs an attack. She needs evade, action, hit probably. Maybe like poison would be good. I think that's everyone equipped. Now we should equip them with stuff. Start with the leaders, which will be carrying also. Want to prioritize the ones being in melee range to have the best gear. Like Mueller should be a priority for getting a titanium suit. Like this. Julia is gonna be kind of a carry. Can have Chloe get it because she's important, not because she might need it. Now we're out of them, we don't have any more. Chloe and Julia, I don't know if they're upgrades on, so we're not gonna guess on them. I'm gonna do this. Check out if those weapons are upgrades to them. It is upgrades, but she loses arts, so Julia can get the sword, but other than that, no. Which means we do still have enough money to get like another titanium suit. Let's not spend any more though. I think that's fine. Julia, Damascus sword. Hopefully we'll find some more accessories. I don't really want to spend money on it because we won't need all of this extra gear outside of this one chapter. Did everyone have quartz now? Yes, they're not all very good, mind, but we can also upgrade the ones we just got. So Joshua can get an attack 3. So now Joshua should be super strong. Kevin can get a mind upgrade. Chloe can get a mind upgrade. Is there anything in upgrade? No. Hopefully there still be these stations though, so we can make new stuff and buy new stuff. We just won't be able to return here. Do we then put our... I'm thinking we need to try and balance these power levels. We know Rias will be going in one team. So Chloe should go in Rias' team, because Kevin is healer for one of them and Chloe is healer for one of them. And kinda try to balance art usage too. So I'm thinking Chloe, Julia, Rias, Gisette, and then we have Kevin, Joshua, Tira, Mueller. I think that's pretty solid. 2 melee, 2 ranged per party. Yeah.
Let's move out.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this then for now. If we can get Tira level, maybe we should go do fights in this area. Not much, just get enough to reset the water so we can get these people to at least have max. Maybe we can actually go to... no. I was gonna say we could just go do one of the easiest fights in the game, like the big starting fights. But we need Tira to level anyways, so we might as well bring her along now. I will say that I think it's a great idea to do this though when you have so many party members. I wish they did it in the last game.
Let's move out.
It does force you to keep more characters maintained, but I also don't think that's a bad idea because it forces variety.
That's that. Let's move out.
How many do we need to do? I don't know. I think that this is gonna end up with Chloe's party being stronger. They're both kinda equal though. Trying to get them as equal as I can so it won't feel too horrible for the other team.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
We did one battle down there. Maybe if we do one more battle, we can do the thing.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Alright, we don't even have a support character. We won't have one unless we get another character. Like say we were to get Estelle, we would put her in then. Hard guess. Like, no, I don't want to have the protagonist of the previous games in my party. I never want that. Let's go use the water with these characters then. If you really wanted to, I guess you could grind again now with the other people and try to get their CP up too. But that's a bit too try hard for me, I think. I think we'll be fine. Let's go to third plane and get started. We have the save from before, in case it ends up being a horrible idea. Because we can't go like this, right? No. Dungeon on this plane requires you to form two parties, with Kevin and Reyes as the leaders. Okay, party 1. Put Joshua, we put Mueller, we put Tita. We put Kevin, her. I think this is like the best balanced party. The only thing we could swap is Tita and Josette perhaps. Maybe that's a good idea actually. Yeah. Because I think Josette is gonna be weaker than Tita. So let's have Tita go with them. We have Josette with us. I think that's good, better balance of party. Tita is slightly low level, but she'll catch up. Oh, it's reacting to us. As we'll be swapping between controlling them then. Well, now that's all. Let's head through the doors and see what awaits us. You ready to go, Reyes? I am. Kevin? What's up? I get it. Gonna feel all lonely without me to cuddle up against? Not a chance. It's nothing. Let's just get this over with. Yes, ma'am. Alright, time to make our way through this plane. See you guys on the other side. Till then, take care. There's every chance we might find ourselves face to face with another devil too. So stay on guard and proceed cautiously. Right. Which ones do we get to play as first, I wonder? Kevin, I guess? Kevin's party. Oh, we choose even. Let's start with Kevin then. Golden Road. Here we go again. What the? This is exactly why we wanted an alt charge. There we go. Good job, Joshua.
That's that. Let's move out.
Phew, that takes care of them. Just what were they? They weren't ordinary monsters anyway. They reminded me of the prank-loving gremlins that appear in folklore. Perhaps that's what they actually were. Possible. First skeletons, then armored knights, then ghosts, and now gremlins. This place sure is all about that folklore. Not the pleasant kind of that. I wonder how many dialogue variations there are in this area because of the amount of people you can vary. Okay, so that's not super good. they're weak to stuff we don't have with this character. Petrify though, that's actually really good. Oh no. Ah, don't kill yourself. She's alive. And then like Supreme Druid Strike.
Done yet.
Did you set level? No. She's the one we need to level because she's weak. Terror Bomb. It's just appreciates your concern, but it's doing okay. Any weaknesses? Just Mirage.
Not bad.
Nice. Let's keep going. Big one. Big to Earth. We don't have that on many characters. Have it on Kevin though. And Gisette actually. Miss!
Not bad.
Some level ups. Great to see. Is this as a CP charger?
Done yet.
And they should kill all of them.
That's
Nice.
that. Let's move out.
I love it when there's the skull turns. Sting edges. No, we aren't. That place is mine, and I can do whatever I want with it. What I want to do is wash my hands of the thing for good. He swallowed another healthy chunk of lamb, then clack went his knife. Sting edges. Okay, so he loses dexterity and agility, but gains... that's still worth it. 100 strength is not to mess around with. Stinger M. Please do not take without permission, thank you. Amor Spiritus. And I say we keep it, she said, her stiff tone implying that any other plans he dared to present would be, to put it delicately, stupid. Think of all the history of abandoning 50 years. Please do not take without... Alright, maybe I read that. Surprise. Did you know, Hal from Gambler Jack's name was originally translated accurately as Haru, but it turns out the official Japanese spelling wasn't that, but Hal. This was revealed in Gambler Jack's sequel. Gambler Jack's sequel? There's such a thing? Spoilers? Did you just spoil me? You are very strong, Joshua. We like to see it.
That was the Sword of Fender.
Also, I like the layout of this area. It's very nice to explore. Calmly laid out. No real weird stuff going on. I'm guessing we won't level too much if the entire area is what we're seeing on the map. There might be another area to it though. Oh. 'Cause this isn't too much. And we can't reset the spawns either. You can't grind here. Unless there is another area. If there's another area, then yes you can. Right, we don't have a way to... Let's try Supreme Dual Strike on you. Gets you poisoned. Then we can Earth Lance. Actually, you can just kill it. That Petrify is actually happening a lot.
That was the
It's a 10% chance, but this feels more than 10%. Maybe I'm just lucky. Oh, and it appeared again. Ah, so wait, the only reason the combat sometimes end when they do that is because it's the last enemy, and because there's no enemy, the battle is over. But they're not actually dying from it. I see.
Alright, what's next?
Let's heal Joshua with Kevin. Whoa, okay, calm down.
Not done yet.
Just set level. Nice. Get some healing going on Mueller. Door. Bring to me the man who talks with his fists. Only then shall the door open. Sin? Don't know who else. No, not a miss.
Not bad.
Nice level up on Joshua. Could you spare a tear bomb or two for these rusty hinges? Step is looking into the void inside the empty chest. You start questioning the nature of life itself. Mira, congratulations, it's a girl. New Mueller sword at least. Minus accuracy, but again, it's still worth it. Because that 100 strength is not 100 damage, it's like 3 times the damage. Chest. White bracelet plus. You open the lid. A piercing scream fills the air. You quickly shut the lid and walk away. What is that thing we got though? A white bracelet. It gives arts. Maybe we should keep it for the next group actually. If we still have it in our inventory or whatever, I'm assuming it will go to the next party. Yes? Oh, there is another floor. Then you can grind them. This is not a very big one though. Oh, that was a fast turnaround. Oh, they're doing the small thing again. Mortal punishment.
Let's end this.
Eat and
Using the enemy to kill all the others. Surprisingly effective.
pansies.
Get a heal on Mueller. Okay, and this is the one weak to Earth. Don't have that on Joshua, so... Not on Mueller either. Let's do something like this, I guess.
That's that thing. Let's move out. Not bad.
Nice. Curia bomb. Lid creaks. 10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck. Never seen the word crick before. Skull pendant. It's a shining palm. Wait, that's a lie. Like the promise of more treasure.
Let's end this.
Strike! Oh, I just pushed it out. Always going for Mueller, eh? There we go.
Right, what's next?
Bow. What? What's this doing here? Something wrong? Oh no, I was just impressed at how nice this bow gun is. I'm gonna get some good use out of this baby. The son scoffed upon hearing Jubilee's name. His wife always had a habit of biting her lip before playing a race in the hole, and there was no finer race against him than their daughter's opinion. That's very, very, very good. A well-used jet black bow, clearly well maintained. Clearly we recognize that. Ah, Greaves. Bet you 50 Mira that item is still in your inventory during the final battle. You might be right, you might be wrong. Guess we'll just have to see.
Let's end this.
Mueller always getting stunned. It's fine, Mueller, we know you're trying your best.
That's that thing. Let's move out.
Your best is not very good, but it's still your best. Tepes. If this empty chest were filled to the brim with food, it still wouldn't be enough to satisfy Rias.
Let's end this.
Kill it!
Done yet.
Oh no. Okay. Try to feint this big one. That did not work. Let's delay them then. And reduce defense on main guy. Actually, it got pushed away now though, which is unfortunate. Maybe it's not bad actually. Please hit. Nice.
That's that. Let's move out.
Some nice level ups. Let's see what's coming up in the next room. If it still keeps going, I might quit here. We'll see if there's like a boss. If there's a boss, we'll do the boss and then we'll quit. They might wait us for it to reach the boss with the other party too though. Over there! Could that be the exit perhaps? Sure looks that way. Phew, I hope everything's going well for Rias' group too. Nah, there goes my hopes if there's walking. Looks like they're not gonna let us reach it without a fight. What? Rias? Damn it, is she being mind controlled or something? Guessing, if I'm right. Rias? Spark mirror. Reflect arts, and this reflects attacks, I guess. Yes. Okay. Wait, is this gonna kill him? Please don't kill him for this. Oh no. That's bad. Okay, so Joshua's thing is a bit nerfed here. Because he kills himself when he does that. It did do very good damage though. Reflect arts, so this thing is the faith thing. Guess we can single target these. If we get rid of the art damage reflecting things, we should be a bit better off.
I hold in my hand the chalice of the rights active on fear. No way!
Looking kind of bad for us actually. I'm feeling if he stands here and does this, he's gonna die, but... Oh, now... You walked into it! Let's heal Mueller. Hopefully he survives. He did. Good. This will actually hit both of them. So let's do that. Nice. That. Oh, it didn't die. Oh no! As long as Rias is alive, she's gonna heal them. But I didn't know that. Maybe we should have focused on Rias first. I think we're just dead now. We might have to just go again with the knowledge we now have. Yeah, let's just end me. Let me go again. It's all damage on her first. Okay, let's start up again. I'm thinking, oh, this is gonna... I wanna hit Rias with it too, so it's gonna reflect one of the hits, but it's probably still worth it. Yeah, it reflected one. Can we get rid of the seal on Kevin? We need to get his S-craft here.
I hold in my hand the chalice of the lights at his feet.
Perhaps heal yourself. Let's actually have Josh do this. Even though it will eat his guard, it's still very good. It looks like we can now kill them. She's not reviving them. Alright. Okay, inting. I'm trolling. This is a horrible play. Don't do this. No! I forgot! Can die. Yes. It's just a bad play. Very bad one. Okay, she can still heal them. Perhaps get Mueller up with this. She can't interrupt, so let's just get her casting another thing. Don't kill her, please. No! Damn it! Okay, that's one of the things down. That's good. Okay, it's just Rias left now. Thinking we revive Gisette. Heal Kevin. Try to get him to heal himself. Ah, she's dead again. Oh well. Double turn? That's cheating. I want to revive Gisette. He might just die again though. Heal him. I just said that again.
I hold in my hand a chalice
Kevin,
of the
get
light
your thing
that
off. That's another face. Get it! Go Joshua! Nice. Evade 4. Oh. Healing stone. Well, looks like the end of this trial. Sure came as a surprise to find out that Vias was just a fiend in disguise though. I couldn't believe it either. I thought she was being mind controlled or something. I've known her for a long time, and if I was fooled, it's not surprised that you guys would be. The mirrors with it were so deadly too. I think it's safe to say that the whole battle was a trap set for us by our enemies. That being the case, I'm concerned for how the other group is faring. We should hurry on ahead. Yeah, let's get ourselves over to that gate. Should we go back and use the heal? No. We don't do that kind of thing. I want to switch their perspective before we quit though. Oh, there we go. Theirs might be a little harder. On guard, everyone. I forgot that there's the intro fight too. If only they would stack a little bit more so I could hit them all with one T ult. They might not even kill them because she's so low level, but... Oh. How was that? Heal Tita! They're really annoying. I'll give them that. There we go. This is when we use the as well. They're not together finally. Blast them! And we shouldn't die to the last one, I hope.
For the sake of my master.
What were those things? They look like reapers you'd find in a fairy tale. Felt the same way. The devils we encountered shouldn't be able to exist, but in a different sense, neither should those fiends. This definitely isn't going to be easy. Yes, we continue here next time though. Otherwise we'll be stretching this out for a bit too long. So, thank you for watching this episode. We're making very solid progress. We're already on chapter 3, and I think it's about as many chapters as in the second game, so that can tell you how far we're into the game, kind of. So yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time.